Hi everybody, I'm Sharon Thomas, Senior Consultant with the Instructional Coaching Group. At this year's TLC conference, I'll be presenting in a few different ways. On the pre-conference day, I'll be leading a session called Evaluating Instructional Coaching, and then I'll be doing a breakout later in the conference on evaluating coaching programs specifically. I'll also be delivering a keynote presentation titled Every Little Step, Believing in People Through Crisis and Change. That sounds like heavy stuff, but it's actually focusing on some day-to-day challenges that all educators face. For many years, long before COVID hit, but even more intensely since the pandemic, I've seen a phenomenon among my fellow educators that turns out to be kind of a tricky paradox for most people. And that is to say that so often, because every single day in school, educators are navigating difficult, important situations so often that we often develop an emergency mindset where every day I remember sometimes as a teacher or a coach feeling like I was just moving from one metaphorical fire I needed to put out after another. That feeling of responsibility in those situations, that crisis thinking that results from that mindset, comes from a good place. It comes from our feeling of intense responsibility for students. But the problem is that crisis thinking often undermines some of our most important values in terms of how we want to treat people and the kind of school cultures and professional cultures we're wanting to provide. And so in that session, I'm going to be talking about some of the things that crisis thinking can lead to. Things like trenches mentalities and unilateral decision making, and definitely exhaustion. And when you think of crisis thinking plus exhaustion, that ends up resulting in us making decisions and treating people in ways that we never intended. I'll talk about ways that I tried to navigate that emergency mindset as both a teacher and a coach, and also hopefully help you to gain some insights on how you respond in those same situations. That way we can try to, all of us who care about schools, to step away from crisis thinking and step toward the best, most helpful, most supportive environments for classrooms. If you want more information on TLC, please go to our website, instructionalcoaching.com, and I look forward to seeing all of you in San Antonio.